All right, we are back and we're trying to climb the ladder here. We have kind of hit a roadblock here at, I guess it's level 14. I think for this one, we're going to try to continue with the Japan Germany deck. We are. I've made some wild card choices here. We used one of the elites to get the elite wild card that we had, and it was for none of that. The first signal regiment, which I feel like if you're ever going to play, it just seems like with Japan, there might only be one archetype, and that's some sort of aggression with or without allies. And so we are going to try it here with our German allies, and we'll see how that goes. Type 94 was already there. It gets out early and it gets stronger as it deals damage to the enemy HQ. Type 93 is a fine support. It is what it is. 15th Cav seems, again, fine. It gets out fast. It can be in the front line on turn one. So that's nice. Combined arms, we're down to 2 copies. I think we ran 3 last time we played. There just weren't as many tank options that were always available. I think we've also cut the number of tanks, and so it felt like reducing it made sense. We've added an Aunt Frida, which seems to make its appearance in a number of decks, so it's not just for this deck, but we didn't have any copies, and we had German wildcards to spare, and so I put one of them into Aunt Frida. We put one of the common ones into expansion just for card draw. Akita is here because I have it. And so that kind of is what it is. Panzer 35T is right. It's here for the aggression. You can operate for nothing if you have an infantry out. 22nd is here for card draw. I did put a bunch of Japanese, the basic wild cards into the 24th Cav. We'll see how it pans out. I don't know, but the fact that if they 3-1 with blitz, right? If we are on the back foot, we might be able to counterattack back, and we get another 24th out of the deck and into our hand. So that's fine. 64th Panzer, it seems like, again, it's kind of made it into a number of different decks, not just this one. And so I thought, since I have the German wildcards available, we have a number of wildcards available, we'll go ahead and we'll plug. I don't remember spending a special German on anything. But oh yeah, I did. I spent it on this because the 20th looked like it made it into a number of things, so that was fine. I don't know if 2 Sendai is too much, but it's there. I have the Dragon Slayer rather than the 5 credit 3 operation cost blitz one. We're down to 1 amphibious assault and 1 command failure because they seem to really, particularly on command failure, maybe we should just get rid of this and run 2 of the amphibious assault. But this seems good against guards, and it will hit anything that has greater defense than attack. So that seemed kind of nice. I think we cut our Type 97s from 2 to 1. We are now for real down to 1 Aichi, and it's the one that replaces itself if it is destroyed. Still only have 1 Blitzkrieg. The Mito is still here because I don't have anything to replace it. That's pretty much the deck as you need to know it. And without any further introduction, we're going to head and hop into ladder here and see how we do. All right. We have drawn the Americans. Maybe turn 1, 2. I don't know. All right, and then we have a different turn 1. So we'll see. We are playing the Americans who have the ability to suppress. I feel like usually when I'm playing against Japan, if I have the ability to suppress that, I will. And we'll see what they decide. So this is a 2-1 with blitz that we can't quite afford to blitz, but we'll play it out anyways. They do move up into that front line. We can draw one from our deck. That's fine. Okay, that has blitz. Give a random friendly. All right, got it. So if we go 3-1, so that's 1. Yeah, it's not fantastic, but we'll draw another one out of our deck and play it. They have wisely chosen to gem up the front line here, so we can't play expansion, but that's fine. It's always fun playing against the sickle there, but and we have no, yet again, Yeah, I think we really got to pitch this and just go for amphibious assault and go for those with 3 or less, because we keep bricking with that. So if we do this, right, we can trade. We can move. What does this do? All right, so this would draw yet another one. All right. For 1 credit, there's really nothing else to do, so if they have a buff, they'll invest the buff there, and yeah, it is what it is. I think it's the end of our 24th Cav Regiment shenanigans, though. Hard to believe it's over already, but it is. It was so much fun. So that was a 2-4. All right, so with Mito, at least we can fill up the front line and draw 2. Yeah. Well, Mito will probably get run over now. And what can we do? We could blitz, so this is known. All right, amphibious assault deals with... Well, you know what? While we have it, and it still works, we're going to play that out. And 24th Cav can go to the midline there. Yikes. So, isn't this the luck of... Isn't this the luck of the draw? Now we have amphibious assault back, but we don't have command failure. So, what are you going to do, man? And we have absolutely nothing to play with combined arms. So, I don't know. Maybe the whole combined arms shenanigans got to go. Because, yeah, it seems too hard to line up. If you watched the last episode, we had a number of hands where it was pretty much just orders. And not kind of what we're coming down to now. I mean, I could have played expansion last turn, but at a certain point we have to beat this, and we're just getting beaten down by pretty basic decks. I mean, you know, it's nothing fancy, and it's just still losing to them. Let's see what we... Oh, that's right. It's not Japanese. I forgot. I mean, we could trade that out. I mean, we're Japan and we're on the back foot, so it's probably pretty bad no matter what. I mean, we could have blitzkrieged on 1 and then hit this, but again, it just feels absolutely terrible. I mean, we're basically getting beat by a starter deck here with very, very little improvement. So. And yet again, we have absolutely no tank targets for this. So all of this is terrible. I'm not going to stick around and play this one because we're just going to lose here. All right, and we have drawn in here against Germany. All right, we have a turn 1. Seems too early to want. The rest of this is okay. Not sure. Maybe I should have played the signal out first, but I mean, I guess if I were Germany, I mean, if I had fewer cards, I don't know if I'd want to trade, but maybe. And I guess they do. All right, then we will play out the first signal if they are willing to trade. So I guess we play out the 24th Cav, right? That has blitz, and so it'll probably blitz that thing off. That's what I would do. So, huh? So the Akita deals 2 damage to a random enemy. All right, so we might be able to 2 for 1 here, or do we want to do this? I don't know. I still feel like 2 for 1-ing Makes a little bit of sense. Now they'll probably go for the truck, you would think. They must know the game better than I do. Okay, we can't do anything with that. We can get the Panzer out, but... So that would be all of our credits, and I'm kind of okay with that. One 4 is good against us because we have a lot of 1 toughness things. Okay, that does nothing for us. This becomes a 3-2. Fortunately, this puts us in a position where we got a 2v1 to get that thing out. Or 2 damage to the enemy HQ. That at least allows us to draw another cav. I don't think it's worth losing smokescreen to go after the light infantry. Okay. Right. It's an interesting deck. It's a German-Soviet kind of... I guess if this were Magic, like a weenie deck. Okay. I think there's still another one of these. I think. I guess we're about to find out, right? Yeah, okay, there is. Push this up. This, I think, can still attack. I don't know. I feel like maybe I should go off the 321st. So they're looking to do that anyways. That's a fighter. Friendly infantry. Alright. Let's do this first. See what we get. I keep forgetting that. Dude, how many times am I going to... how many times am I going to forget that? Probably a lot. Friendly infantry. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go right there. Try to bring them down to 4. I think that's all we can do. Yeah, sometimes we gotta play faster, sometimes we gotta play slower. Well, they gotta kill this, right? Okay. Well. I'm not entirely sure what that deck was trying to do. I'm surprised they made it up to rank 14 playing that deck, but maybe that deck was something new they were trying out. And I will say, whatever we... Oh my goodness. Another mirror match. I don't know, man. I'm just not loving Blitzkrieg. This is fine. Not loving that either. And yet again, let the lesson be learned. Just accept your starting hand, because mulliganing is always apparently going to be worse. And now we don't have a turn 2 play either, unless we draw one with an aggressive deck. So yeah, welcome to this game. I think that's the only 5 credit card we have. Maybe Antfrida doesn't belong in here. I don't know. We have a lot of infantry, a fair amount of armor. Wow, they got both of those already? Very nicely done. Alright. Because this is free. What? Oh, with attack 2 or less. Alright. So I guess we could trade. Well, then we can't use this next turn. Alright. So we won't do that. We'll have to wait a turn by taking more damage. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? Become veteran and use the veteran and ambush. Very nice. Friendly infantry +1/+1. So making that a 4/2 doesn't help. But making that a 3/2 doesn't help either. Then it would get ambush. Yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough. I don't know what the alternative is, but it is rough. Blitz and salvage. All right. Yeah, some armor would be nice. I don't know. We have to go back and count the number of tanks. Maybe we just need to cut all. Maybe we need to cut all of the air units and just add more quick tanks. So that's a blitz. Ambush is rough. That is a very nice counter there for our opponent. Blitz 3/4 doesn't help at all. Yet again, we have okay. We have a unit that is a little bit stronger than ours, so we can't do that. And we have absolutely no armor for that. Well, that's terrible. Friendly tank +1/+0. Yeah, I do not know, man. Sure. I mean, even putting that down. Yeah, making it a 5/3 with Blitz. We just don't have answers, man. I mean, we could sack something like this in, right? What is this card? Oh, okay. Guess we'll do that. Do we want that? We probably want that to, right, sack itself. There's, I don't know what else we can do here, right? Like, we got to force that through. And then guess we could move this up to the front. Hey, we can give it that doesn't seem to matter as much as that. So, yeah. Dive bombing. Yeah. I think we had dive bombing in destroy target unit attack. I don't know where these people come from at level 14 here, but holy moly, are they just all in on playing Japan? Is that the idea? All right, so we could do that to that. Reduces some of our problem. Unfortunately, hold on here. What does this do? Friendly tank +2/+2. All right, good to know. What is wrong with this thing? I do not see another option here. This is just, I think, yeah, this is actually GG, so whatever. We were on a run until we started winning, and now we just cannot win a game. Man, I really wonder about combined arms. It seemed decent, but maybe it just needs the boot. Ooh, British Commandos. That's right, it does have smoke screen. Well, at least we don't have to think too much. Do we want this up? I guess we'll put that down. Maybe it should have been the Akita on the logic that if it got destroyed, it might take out one of the commandos. But my guess is it's going to be the Type 94 that gets taken out. I don't know if I've seen an American main British Ally Commando deck. So I guess it's going to be the first time we run into that. What were the 2 units that got taken out there? Yeah. Oh, it was from the enemy order. Got it. All right. Friendly infantry +1. Oh, okay. Do you want to take the commando out? Against this deck? Kind of. But I can't imagine you would play like a ramp deck with 1 commando and just a bunch of American orders. I guess it'd be to ramp? I don't know. Okay. None of those seem great. I don't even know what to add this to, right? We make this a 2/3, it still dies to that. Same with that. I guess we'll do it in the back line, but yeah, we'll see. Okay. So we can play that out and get rid of that. Stop that annoyingness. We're 1 off of being able to play it and put it forward. My guess is they're going to want to kill it. Maybe we should have just thrown the 24th up there. But it only has 1 health. And I feel like against these commandos... well, they're going to attack it anyways. And yet, that's the only tank we have, right? Yeah, friendly fighter. Maybe that's something we need to add to this. Probably is, because I think we only have 1 bomber. We could probably change it out for... No, well, no, we do have the 1 Japanese fighter. I don't understand how these people are playing at level 14. I just don't get it. Like, how are you this bad at the game that you need to be playing down here? All right, so we've done that, and we'll do that. Of course, against the U.S., there's always the possibility of... I'm trying to remember who the ally was. I don't remember who the ally was, but possibility of at least a clearing in the backline of anything with less than 3 toughness. Well, that's a pretty good one. So that's the Aichi. Right. And that is not a fighter. So... yeah, maybe we just get rid of this. And I don't know. I don't know if we have a German slot left or we need to add another one to Japan. We could. There was that fighter we had in there for, I think, the previous episode. Huh? I don't get it. All right. Yeah, we still don't have a fighter. Do we take this out? Take that out? It's a bomber. If we put them down to 5 and 2, would we put them down to 4? I don't know. I'm not sure if that was the right call, but what else can we do here? We can move this up. I guess we can put 1 damage into that. And hope for the best. Hope isn't a great strat here. But yeah, probably... well, but there's only 1 Aunt Frida too. So I don't know how much it's worth changing the whole deck for all this stuff. Alright, so they traded there. It's fine. But yeah, there's only 1 card that last take of Aunt Frida really gets us. That wasn't terrible. Two, 5, 7, 9. And hope that they don't have anything to clear us out of here. They do have the British, so they could do whatever that. Ugh. You have 2 Shermans. I don't even know what Sherman gives it. Does it have guard when it does that? That's all I want to know. Okay, it doesn't. So, wow. I can't believe we won that. But I am wondering about that bomber with Aunt Frida in here. And I'm really wondering about combined arms. Maybe it's just too much to try to pull off. So if we do that, we take those out. What options open up here? Dive bombing's not terrible. Definitely our struggle seems to be in those longer games. So I don't know if the solution is to go more aggro and try to keep those games from becoming long. You can see +1 attack this turn, remove pin on them, draw a card. It's like a poor man's Blitzkrieg, but not terrible. Maybe get rid of the command failure now. Because I don't know, it just feels like it has not worked out at all for us. Whenever we needed it to, it was not there. Now this would benefit from Aunt Frida. This would benefit from Aunt Frida. This has more defense. I feel like 4 defense is pretty good. What did we have in there before? I think we had the Hind, right? Which with 8 can deal 5 to the enemy HQ kind of unanswered. There are more of them. Probably do need more finishers. So we'll go with that, and we'll see what we get next. All right, Cherbourg. Ugh. The enemy must love seeing you're throwing your whole hand back. It's a decent turn 3 play. Yikes. This looks like a unit that should be Alpine. I know it's not, but it looks like it should be. Man, it seems early to get that. Holy moly. You can't do that. My goodness, man. I just do not have an answer here. Alright, that's a thing. But these are like fantastic draws against us. Seems fantastic to me. The unit has 0 operation cost. I mean, if you could have designed a deck better suited to beat ours, I don't know what it would be. I really don't. I mean, we can keep running out infantry units, but they're going to keep getting beaten. I guess we just play this and see if they'll trade into it. I know that it's supposed to be played for Blitz, but I don't know what else to do here. Of course! Like, again, if you could have designed a deck to be better suited against ours, I don't know what it is. So that would be random enemy. All right. We can do that. And is it more important to give this? He's got a bomber, so he'd probably just bomb around it, right? So we'll throw those up there and see what we get. But tell me that it has been decided you're going to lose without telling me. Yeah, that it has been decided you are going to lose. I do not know how. And again, what are you doing here at rank 14? Like, why are you not better at this game? I don't know. I guess we got to play this. We got to look for something here. Expansion Sendai doesn't really do it. We do another expansion while we're here, just for the cards. This doesn't seem like it'll help anything, because I think we're pretty much dead. All right, we're looking at 10 damage. We have no guard here. We got HQ defense for days. We can try to whisk away. We have 2 Sendai. Oh, well, we could whisk away both of them, I guess. In the next turn, I guess we could Panzer into a Type 97 and hope and pray, or Panzer. Yikes. All right. Well, at this point, like, like what else can I do? They got HQ defense. They have giant bombers. It has been decided you will not win this. All right, I'm okay with that. All right, so we move this up. Let me think here. Does this even? Guess we move that up. Do we move everything up? If we do that, we can't play these two out. Why could I not play the Type 93 out? Why was that not an option? I don't know. I'm new here. All right. Okay. My guess is the board wipe, and then it's just a GG from my end. But I don't know what else to do here. Oh, that's each unit in the. Oh, I see. So the U.S. has no shortage of board wipes. All right. What does this do? Okay, well, let's get you out of here because you got a lot. Let's get you out of here because you also have a lot. We're going to move you up as far as we can move you. And I guess that's all the credits we have. Okay. All right. Don't... Yeah, it's still not enough. I have nothing else to do. Like, I don't know what else to do. Enigma, I've probably had it between the Soviets, the Japan. I think once or twice it's actually worked out for me, and most of the time Enigma is just terrible. It's not that it's terrible. It's just that the matchups that I get, I already have the cards in hand. Like I don't need more, and I feel like, all right. So what is this gonna do here? All right. So we add that. We add that. We add that. This can't destroy anything. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. Maybe we we need to add that card that does damage to the HQ back. But I feel like even destroying what they had here, it's not gonna stop whatever they have in their hand. So, and honestly, I'm surprised we were even that close. All right, what kind of fun stuff do we have yet again? All right, that's what we have. It's bad if we're playing somebody who's level 17. I used to think just a few matches ago, like what it was showing you was that you were destined to lose. Now it feels more like those are the people who are on a tear, and they're hoping that somebody with a better rank can do something about it. I don't think I'm that person. So what is this? Deal 1 damage to each. This always comes up in the mirror match, but then again, we are playing Japan, so what do you expect? So I guess I'm kind of okay with that, right? We'll draw a card off of it, blah, 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 and let that be that. Okay. So that'd be if it starts in the front line, it'd be a veteran. That's fine. What on earth? Oh, they hit it and okay, got it. What is this? A 2/3? All right. I guess we'll just move it up. Though if they have another blitz unit of their own, they'll probably be able to do that again. I didn't think people actually played this card, but now I know. We don't really have anything to reach out and touch them. Yeah, I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to do there, but... All right. Well, we'll just keep trading, I guess, for days. I don't know what else to do here. Jeez. Yikes. Quadruple yikes. Am I just dead next? Oh, okay. Alright. That's a thing. But it can only attack once. Alright. I guess. Oh, that's right. We have 2 fighters now. So I guess they can pick on this thing, no problem, but... Mm-hmm. Indeed I have. So... Alright. I guess they can attack into those and we can just trade. Hmm? Okay. Is that 2? Hold on here. I think that's it, right? Yeah, that is it. All right, finally won a mirror here. All right, I doubt this is anything that we really super need, but let's see what we get. So that is our second copy of Duty Bound, which is not crazy. I feel like for the amount of playing that we've done, we have not done terribly well. I don't know, maybe I have one more game in me. I was hoping to make a little bit more crate progress here. It's looking a little dicey on whether we actually make the elite crate this week, which is too bad because we actually used one of the elite cards for this deck, but we're certainly going to go for it. And if not, you know, we have a ton of gold, and I may just open packs, and we still have a couple of draft tokens, and so, you know, if we need to draft later on, we'll figure out how to do that. But I feel like the elite rewards are pretty good, particularly that last elite card, which are hard to come by, right? So I'll keep it, only because if this dies, it already comes back. So I feel like also for the fact that we only have one of these in here, this is frequently in our starting hand. We're kind of lucky in that regard. I don't know. Do we need more like 1/1s with Blitz? That is 1 credit, 1 operation cost, or 2 zeros, or something like that. I don't know. Do we try to bomb this thing out? Or do we just go up and draw a card? Guess we'll try that. I'm trying to think about what the right play is here to get the Aichi out, as it is a bomber that replaces itself. Okay, we don't have the front line, so maybe we want to go for that to draw the extra card. Now it's hard to say no to that. Yeah. We are trying to restock our hand here after having to go first. I mean, we got the Akitas, the Mitas. We just don't have all that much that's interesting. Blitz, 2 damage to the HQ. 2 damage to a random enemy. Could kill it, make him play something else. I guess. Draw a card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we... Alright, so at this point we need to play more cards. And this is... Oh, Finland is the other side. Well, that is terrible for us. So we'll see what we can do here. So this will destroy that. At least it gets it out of our... Oh, wait. We can whisk it away with this. That's right. That's right. Okay. I really do want to get a card out of my hand, but the problem is now we don't have the credits to do it. So we just got to bomb stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Well, now we're going to have to discard whatever the next card is. So, yeah. Almost anything they play, I guess we got to try to get rid of. These amphibious assaults play... I mean, what do we move up here? Like, none of the stuff... German tanks have... I'm okay with that. Yeah. Did we put the Sendai in there just to, like, undo this? We'll move them up because I don't even know that it matters at this point. Okay, move that up. Try to kill that. Do some damage to that. And the fact that we have to draw 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I guess we want to get that out and try to bomb. You're playing German, so I think at this credit limit, I don't know that there's anything we need to worry about. That's fine. Doesn't have guard, and it kind of frees up our back. Oh. That's GG, right? 5, yeah. I think it is. Unless they have some sort of order here. Oh, they raced to surrender us. To us. Do I have one more? Yeah, it's coming up on an hour. I guess we'll try to go out with an L here. We'll see how we do. But certainly you've seen the strengths and the weaknesses of this. Yeah, I would say be very, very choosy for those folks who are following this because you are new to the game and you're coming in here in early 2025. Yeah, the wild card disadvantage you are at and the incentives the game will give you to try to get you to spend money. It's rough playing free to play and hoping to do well early on. So I don't know if that'll change, but I can say that it feels quite rough. There's nothing wrong with 20th, but now if they have Germany as an ally, this might just be the one that blows up your card there. Careless talk, but you don't know who the ally is yet. Okay. Well, that is unfortunate. Yeah, maybe we just need more cheap blitz units to get into the enemy line on turn 2. Man! What are the chances? It's just frustrating not to be able to get the Panzer out. Alright. I guess maybe I should have just played the Panzer there instead of the 24th, but they seem like they have a lot of removal, and you know, if you're going to overcommit to something, let it let it be now. All right, so it doesn't have guard. Yeah, if that unit was not attacked last turn, I play that unit a lot, and it never really seems like it works out that well for me. But so we want to hold this back. Let me think here. All right, but giving that plus 2 HQ defense is just rough. Oh, I'm an idiot. Never mind. Never mind. I forgot to play this. I forget the cards that are in the deck. Yeah, I definitely should have played that and killed it. But so now it's a waste of 2 credits or 2 damage that we didn't get to put into their HQ. But mistakes happen. And if they have a way to buff this, like through naval power, then we're really in trouble. Feels like a countermeasure. I'm guessing it's the guards. And now we're going to make a choice. I'm just going to play this out. Though that does buff that guard unit even more. But we got Sendai Regiment for that, if that's what they have. We'll see. Okay, so they had Merchant Navy instead. That's fine. So then we will move up with this and with this. And I would still... Yeah, that they had first responders. So the goal is probably to Sendai Regiment that thing away. We'll see what they decide to trade for. I love Bloody 11th. As I've said in previous videos, it's a fun time. And now we have a bit of a choice to make here. All right, so hold on. What did they send back to our hand? Oh, they didn't send this back. All right, that makes sense. So I guess we Sendai Regiment the guard unit. I don't know. That Bloody 11th is just gonna get. It's gonna get out of control. Does this change that? I don't think so. That doesn't have 3 or less attack. Mm-hmm. Okay. If they're able to take the front line, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Or if they have guard, we are in trouble. Alright, Bloody 11th is going to go for that. Unfortunately, I don't think we have enough to get from this. Well, we'll see here. Play 2 in the front. Yeah, we're 1 short. Give a friendly infantry +1/+1. We could trade like that. Let's see, if we take this, move that up for 1, we go to 6. And then 3 on that puts us at 3, which is just enough for Blitzkrieg. We could get them very close. But I have no idea why I did that. That was a misclick. Oh, it's being guarded. So with 5 left, give a friendly tank. I guess we have to go for that. Yeah, I don't love the timeout system on this compared to Magic. I mean, I understand, the desire to get rid of ropers. I do understand it. But that's not what this was. This was too many cards and not enough time to decide how to do this. So we have to go after. This, I don't feel a strong need to play, right? We don't have anything that can buff this. Friendly tank. Blitzkrieg doesn't work. Oh, this... Hold on. That works. Okay. That is a thing. And now everything else is going to buff this, right? I really want that tank out. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I have that can do enough damage to that quickly. What is this? Why can't I... What happened? I have 4 credits left. I was not out of action. Well, folks, I guess I'm done with this one, whether I intended to be or not. I did not see the timer go to 0. Thought we played something out there right before the end, but... Oh, 2 70th Brigades. Maybe I need a second one. I don't know. Yeah, we don't have great moves there. Can do that and that. A random enemy, which we can't really do anything about. Yeah, there's just nothing that's big enough now to take this out. We can give this +2/+2. But we have no air unit that can do something comparable, right? We're just going to beat our heads here against this wall. That was not the random enemy unit. So we did all that for that. A friendly fighter, which I don't see. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. Oh. Which I do see. I forget what this took out 5th Brigade, which should just come back as regular. But that doesn't have Blitz. Alright. What is that trying to guard? He must have something that's coming out, or he wants to guard that? Okay. Yeah, and this doesn't have Blitz. Put that up there. Put that there. Give that that. And I guess that's it. What is this card? All enemy ground units retreat. Yikes. So cost 2 less to deploy. Oh. But that does have Blitz. 8, 9, 10. Is that enough? No. Okay. Do I play the Signal Regiment in case I die here? Now we'll see. We'll see what we get. I guess the last game will be it's slightly more interesting than I thought, but not very interesting. If they have a big guard, there's not much I can do. Except loot. Well, I can send a regiment away. Well, it's only if I can clear the front line. So I would have... Yeah, we'll see. And this thing will just come up and probably... Oh, it'll just kill me. Yeah. Whoops, I forgot. I always forget about defense playing as Japan, but what is there to think about, dude? Are you new here? Do you not know how the game is played? Like, what are you thinking about? You can obviously kill me. Huh. Must think that I have some sort of countermeasure. There probably are countermeasures I could have deployed. I don't know what they are, but it's not worth thinking about. There you go. After thoroughly considering, well, we almost pulled off the comeback there to end that. But yeah, this is it is very rough here if you are just coming into the game in 2025 and you're trying to do it free to play. Even with quite, and we have definitely grinded here in our first 3 weeks with quite a bit of grinding and decks that at least the internet will tell you for starter decks are good. They're not as good as the internet wants you to think they are. And so I think the skill of the player matters. And so, take that into consideration as you get started. It might be a long haul, not only to get the cards, but to build up the skill necessary to play them. And that is something we're still in the very early stages of doing here. All right, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to have you back for the next one.